I mean, where do we start? You know what? Abdullah Mason. Now that guy, young phenom, Mr. Appetite for Smoke. His opponent didn't want no smoke. Knocked him out third round. Stoppage. Just what I predicted. Check my predictions. Also, Keyshawn Davis. Now that went the distance. I didn't expect it to go the distance, and it was more wrestling as the rounds went on. But great performance from Keyshawn Davis. He has told y'all he ain't saying no more names. He already said the names that he hoping to get in the ring with. The names he's not mentioning, Shakur Stevenson. He said that's his brother. He ain't gonna fight him. And Abdullah Mason, he ain't gonna fight. So, hey, gotta respect it. I mean, Coach Kenny Ellis said it. Ain't no friends in this boxing thing, yeah. So, we'll see if they stick to that. And if so, good for them. If not, hey, we get some more great at the lightweights. Because them lightweights are showing out. I mean, now, co-main event. Shock Foster dominated at least 10 to 11 rounds last night. Granted, the fight wasn't, him being aggressive. South, he was the aggressor. But it really didn't touch a Shocky like that. But they still, somehow, with the low percentage of punches South put out, is less than what Shocky Foster had. And the Shocky did not get touched except mainly with that headbutt. South was given Shocky's title. Yes, he didn't. I'm gonna call it spade a spade. He did not work for that title. Not last night. They took that and gave it to him. The judges are wrong, and that is a robbery. New Jersey, y'all gotta look at the judges that was for that. They need to tell us how they scored it that way, and we need a better way of doing this because that is a robbery. It is like people are tired of these. Now, I understand if it was a good fight and you don't know which way to lean, don't let it get to the cards. I get that. But what you're saying to this man is he did everything he was supposed to do. Not get touched, punch, not get touched. Granted, it was an exciting fight. Not really. But he did his job as a boxer. Punch and not get touched. And for y'all to just take his belt, it's pure robbery. Smell like that. So hopefully they already giving him a mandatory rematch against South. Hopefully. Now that man got 3 losses when he clearly won that one last night. Sad for that man. But hopefully it doesn't break him completely down and he comes back and knocks this young and smooth out. Smack like that. Based on the fact that how they did him. That's wrong. Point blank period. It ain't about opinions. It's facts. If you're judging off of who hits more, who doesn't get hit more, who pulls out more punches, that land more, Shocky Foster won that fight. At least 10 to 11 rounds. It's only 12 rounds. So you do the math. There's no way he lost. And then they did a split decision. That's when you could see it in his face. He looked like, split? Please let me get this. And sure enough, come on, man. You're going to do that man like that? That's wrong. Point blank. Y'all judges is wrong. You hate that for the sport of boxing. So many sports you hear about being, fake. People taking dives, taking bribes. Come on, boxing world, we got to do better. These judges got to be held accountable to some extent. Now, let's go to the main event. The main event seemed like it happened with Abdullah Mason, to be honest. So I'm going to be completely honest. Shout out to everybody that fought their hearts out last night on that top-ranked ESPN card. But Shakur Stevenson and Artem got it on in the main event in Shakur Stevenson's backyard in New Jersey. And after retirement, we got the same Shakur Stevenson. He retired for a little bit and came back. Now he's playing with his part. He got Twitter son on the back of his, shorts. Because he was on Twitter a lot. And so he's, playing into it, and that's cool and all, but he didn't prove us wrong. Anybody who thought he was going to do the same, he's proving them right. I didn't know what Shakur Stevenson we was going to get. Check my last video. I didn't know which one we was going to get. But I can tell you who we did get yesterday. The same Shakur Stevenson. And he says you got to, I guess, be an A-list elite fighter to bring the best out of him. Some people do not agree with that. They're like, if you the best and you want to fight the best, then you need to showcase that you the best. Granted, he wasn't running. But even though he was slipping punches and dodging, and Artem wasn't really hitting him, and he was hitting Artem, tough opponent. Like I said, he took Frank Martin 12 rounds and ended up losing. But he didn't put Artem down. So then you asking, well, what power does Shakur Stevenson need? Yeah, he's able to hit you, but what power does he have behind his punches? We getting the same Shakur Stevenson. He didn't run. Artem had his running shoes on, was just trying to survive. But Shakur couldn't find a way to knock him out. The elites, they find ways. Not saying that, Shakur is still not a great fighter, a great boxer, because he is. He's a technical fighter. He hits and doesn't get hit. It's not the best exciting-wise, and I've said that. It's going to be hard for him to get them pay-per-view matches with people like Tank and Haney and other people when you put on those type of performances. It doesn't sell. It's just what it is. It's still a business. It's still a part of entertainment. It doesn't sell. So, Shakur Stevenson going to have to take the next fighter and really just knock him out and show that, okay, I'm going to just bring this dog out so y'all can see that, hey, I'm going to put some butts in seats. Other than that, we getting the same Shakur Stevenson. That's what we got last night. He got the W, but he got it the normal way. This normal way of getting it that has not helped him get any great A-list fighters. And do I see him getting them? He's on Tank's list of people that Tank wants to fight, so he'll get that fight. Now, when? Could be next, could be after Lomachenko. Don't know. There's rumors that Lomachenko might move aside, so him and Tank and Shakur can get it on. Then they can hopefully do a unification. Whoever wins that fight between Tank and Shakur can fight Lomachenko, or Lomachenko stays in place and fights Tank next, late 2024, and then early 2025, Tank fights Shakur. Not sure how that's going to go, but y'all just keep y'all ears tuned. I'm going to post as soon as I hear about it. But two things to take away from yesterday. Abdullah Mason. You don't know who that guy is? Abdullah Mason. In the pro debut of Keith Colin. Get familiar with that guy that's from New Jersey that got the stoppage as well. Y'all follow me on all my socials. See when I post. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so y'all know and stay notified every time I post something. Keep that go smack mentality. Smack like that!